Welcome back, everybody. I know it's been a long time since Phil and I have sat in front of this camera and reviewed drinks for you, but I promise you today we will answer the age-long question that is burning in the frontal lobe of your brain, and that is, does the Coca-Cola Orange Cream Soda hold up as its own standalone product, or is it just a rebranded version of the Orange Vanilla Coke of yesteryear? Stick around, and we'll answer that question. All right, so what we have here is the Coca-Cola Orange Cream. Now, Phil, we noticed this before we started shooting,
Yep.
and that is on the label. It says in fine print, orange vanilla flavored and other natural flavors. That second part doesn't really matter much to me, but the first part that says orange vanilla flavors got me excited because one of my favorite sodas ever was the orange vanilla Coke Zero. Now, this one is not the Coke Zero version, correct?
Correct.
This is the standard version with the sugar in it.
Yep.
But the fact that it says orange vanilla in it makes me think that's something kind of like Starry, to where they just took something, changed the name on it, changed the label, and then released it back out into the wild. What do you think?
Yes, you've all seen the commercials, got Mariah Carey song in it, and you've seen it around. Maybe you haven't picked this up yet, and maybe you haven't even thought about the fact that there's an orange vanilla Coke, because I didn't even remember there was an orange vanilla flavor until you mentioned it to me before, and you said it was discontinued, which I think it was discontinued like 3 years ago, something like that.
To my knowledge, it's discontinued in the can or bottle form.
Yeah.
But you can still find it in the Coke Freestyle fountain soda dispensers, I guess is what you call them.
Yeah. So yes, that's where we're at. We have a new flavor that sounds like an old flavor that is possibly just a business repackaging. So
Right.
let's find out if that is what it is.
That's my assumption.
I'll let you open it. You're the one who's had their orange vanilla flavor.
I have. And I will say, I saw this at Dollar General yesterday, and I asked about it, and they said that a whole bunch of people's been buying it. And so I said, I wonder if it's like the Orange Vanilla Coke Zero, because that's one of my favorites. And then the cashier said, I don't know. Interesting.
So, I mean, to be fair, orange vanilla or orange cream, whatever you're going to call it, that's a fairly down the middle mainstream flavor. I don't think, it's not a big experiment. There's no big risk here. So it's not like I'm not surprised that it might sell.
Right.
Now the question is it selling popular? Is it because people are curious or because they miss orange vanilla? Let's find out.
Well, cheers.
I'm saying a whole lot of nothing right now. Let's just get to it. Smells good. Take a minute with it. Don't jump to any conclusions. Let's try to go again.
I'm thinking it's something that I felt. Not since.
Something that I've had in an orange dream. So I said that because I used to think it was called Orange Dream. I was like, oh yeah, that's that Orange Dream flavor.
Yeah, well,
we're sitting with this.
You know how Darth Vader was walking through the Death Star while Obi-Wan was sneaking around? He's like, I felt something, not since. That's exactly what my taste buds are doing right now. And this is, I am pretty confident in saying this is a rebrand of the orange vanilla soda. They're just calling it cream because I guess that's a buzzword now, or that's what the kids like to hear.
So I think when they add that, they're kind of giving it that. This is something I've learned from a lot of the orange vanilla flavor stuff I've had in the recent past. They're going after that orange creamsicle ice cream flavor. And so, and for the most part, most of these that go for that flavor, it works for the most part. So if you're not sure what to expect, this is what I would take away. This, I'd say the orange part is stronger than, say, when you combine the two, you end up with something that's not super strong.
Correct.
Because you got the cola flavor and then this sort of subtle orange flavor.
Right.
But it's not like an orange soda. I want to be very clear about that.
No, it's not. I think the best way to describe it is imagine a root beer float. Okay? But instead of having root beer in it, you got Coca-Cola in it. It's regular old Coca-Cola. And instead of putting vanilla ice cream in there, you put one of those orange push-ups.
Yeah.
Like orange sherbet, you use that in the float instead
Yeah.
of the vanilla ice cream. And this is essentially what it tastes like.
On the very front, you get a strong Coca-Cola flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And when you sit with the back of the tongue, that's where you taste the orange vanilla.
Yep.
So
to me, it's just a perfect balance. To me, it's if you want something different than Coca-Cola, and you like orange, and you're indifferent about vanilla, then this is the drink for you.
And I'll say this, and this has been my experience lately with some of the stuff I've tried. If you're looking for a stronger orange flavor, orange vanilla flavor, whatever, don't go for the like Coca-Cola mix.
Yeah,
because that is a specific thing. Go for a straight up, either a cane sugar, fruit flavoring soda. That's where you're going to get that. If you want a real strong like orange creamsicle flavor, those exist.
Yep.
You can find them. This is not that, but this is its own thing, which I assume if you're wanting a Coke, an orange flavored Coke, you're going to want this. So
yeah, so I like it. It's whenever I'm like, I want something a little bit different than a Coke, but I want that familiarity of Coke, I get this. And I'm so glad that it's back, even as a rebrand.
Now that's the question. Is it back, or is this one of their like McRib?
I think
bring
it's
it back for a
McRib.
little bit, and then they could take it away for the season, and
That's
whatever
what
they
it
want
is.
to do.
Because there is a cult following to this. I wasn't the only person that liked it. In fact, like I didn't even discover the orange vanilla myself. At one of my old jobs, they had, they put the sodas in the refrigerator and you put like a quarter in there and then you can have it. And, one of the ladies that I worked with there, she really liked this, so she kept getting it. And then she saw me drinking it. She's like, "Oh, you really like that, don't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do. It's really good." She's like, "So do I."
Now, with that in mind, is there a flavor in their what do they call their Coke machines? Their
Freestyle.
Freestyle. Is there a flavor mix in there that you really like that you wish they would sell besides orange? That you've had? I don't know if you.
Not really. There's nothing that comes.
That
to
doesn't
mind.
It doesn't like stick out because you can get like I think raspberry and lime. I always was taken by the lime Coke. I always thought because I love lime.
Yeah.
But
it's a very
never
popular thing to put an actual lime in a Coke. Yeah.
But I never loved the lime flavored Coke. It was fine, but to me it wasn't strong enough of a mix for that.
Right.
So I get why that one kind of went away.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still, like I said, I get why they kind of put it in their freestyle machine because that way they can probably more cheaply have a bunch of different flavors without having to produce a whole marketing campaign for their new, for their line. But when's the last time they came out? When's the last time they had one of their dream creations? It's been a little while, I think.
Yeah, it's been probably a year.
I wonder if that's a thing in the past now, or are they going to still do it?
I don't know. But just to kind of land this plane, to go back to the question, does this taste like the orange vanilla Coke of yesteryear? And is this like a rebrand, like a kind of like a McRib, which McDonald's has really rebranded, or is its own standalone? I'm saying it's just a relaunch and a rebrand of the orange vanilla Coke of yesteryear.
So nothing in it stands out as different.
No.
That makes sense. I'm not shocked. There's no. I mean, what else would they have done differently to it that would have nothing really? If they're going for an orange vanilla flavor, this is what I would expect. This is what you get. They're not going to take any other chances. They're just rebranding there, and that's fine.
And there you have it.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments if you've had this. Let us know, do you think it's the orange vanilla Coke of yesteryear, or is it its own standalone product? I think it's the relaunch. Phil, I guess, kind of agrees with me.
Because I don't remember the orange vanilla.
He's taking my word for it, everybody.
Yeah. Now, and even better, if you disagree with us,
let us know in the comments.
Yeah. If you say, you two idiots, that doesn't taste anything like orange vanilla, you'd be wrong, but, you can say it.
Let us have it.
Yeah. Kindly. Yeah.
Respectfully. Let us have it.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, as always, I'm Andrew.
And I was Phil.
And we're out.